Hey everybody, Craig here at the Tops Knives booth here at Blade Show 2016. We've got a couple of new prototypes that we want to show you here for the channel. First up, we have a new one that we're calling the Missile Strike. Now, this name may end up changing. We haven't finalized it yet, but we needed to put something on the knife and it sounded good to us. So, this knife is designed by a guy named Mr. McCauley. He's done a lot of really heavy-duty fighting style combat knives, and he sent us a couple, and we really liked the design, and we said, hey, we got to make this into a knife. So what you're looking at here is 1095. It's high carbon steel. It is 1/4 inch thick, so it's got a full tang on there. It's heavy for its size, which is that's his style. He really likes that heavier duty knife. The top edge is optional, as are the serrations. We just wanted to show this with some of the possibilities that a customer could get. You're looking at tan canvas micarta handle scales, and rather than a powder coat, we went with a flat dark earth Cerakote. So we went with a Cerakote because it's thinner than powder coat, but still it's just as strong. And we're finding that we like that a lot more on our knives. Our Black River Wash knives always have the Cerakote on them, and that finish is holding up really well, and it doesn't drag. And it protects the steel while we're at it. So that's why we went with Cerakote on this one. Look forward in 2017 because we still have a lot to release this year from SHOT Show that's still not out yet. So there's that one. Next up, we've got a couple of knives that are remakes for us. This is the Windrunner and the Windrunner XL. So these knives were initially made years ago, and in the last few months we've actually had a lot of customers that have said, hey, I've seen this knife and I can't find it anywhere, I really want it. And it happens to be that there were just enough customers that said that we thought, hey, it's time we got to re-release this knife. Some of the updates are that we're doing it out of, it's still out of 1095, it's the same steel, but we're doing our Black River Wash finish on that. So for those of you that don't know yet, Black River Wash shows the heat treat line of the knife. So where the steel is darker, it's harder, and where it's lighter, it's softer. What that means is the knife overall is stronger because you need a hard edge. You need it to be brittle so that it will stay sharp. But a softer spine makes it stronger overall because it's not as likely to break or crack as it is for where it's more brittle. So the Black River Wash really looks good on here. We're excited about it. We've got green canvas micarta handle scales. The smaller version is going to be a neck knife, and the larger version will have a belt sheath. They're both going to be Kydex. Yeah, so there's that one. Really excited. Also 2017 for the release. And finally, the last new prototype we have here for the show is a Machete of sorts. It doesn't have a name yet. We literally finished this and put it together on Tuesday, and then we flew out on Wednesday. So this was a last minute thing that we just barely got it done in time. Again, 1095 high carbon steel. This has a tumble finish on it with a clear layer of Cerakote to protect from rust. It is 3/16 of an inch thick. We're trying to decide if we're going to keep it at that thickness or if we're going to go a little bit thinner since it's a Machete. You're looking at black canvas micarta handle scales. Kind of a no frills design, but just as you can tell, there's a lot of belly there. There's a lot of blade real estate. It's going to do really well as a chopper, and I think you'll be able to do a lot of fine work with this as well.